Think about the diseases that plague our world just from the genes someone was born with, whether it be Alzheimer's, neurofibromatosis, hereditary cancer, or anything else that you can think of. Now think about how amazing the world would be if we had the technology to rid the world of these genes that cause these diseases. Hi, I'm here to talk to you about my research paper that is going to be about genetic manipulation in the modern world, and it's going to argue that genetic manipulation should only be considered morally correct if it is done in an effort to treat severe incurable diseases. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of some sort of genetic manipulation, whether it be trying to get a child that has blonde hair or green eyes, or has the best athletic ability or intellectual level IQ status. Those types of genetic manipulation are considered recreational use by my definition, because that is not bettering society, that is bettering an individual person, which thus results in an inequality among people and creates a big social divide between moral status. And that's why it's wrong to use genetic manipulation when talking about recreational use, where if you're using genetic manipulation for things like Alzheimer's, you would actually be bettering society as a whole. My maternal grandfather was diagnosed with Alzheimer's about 7 years ago, and I watched him and my mother go through the struggle of the inevitability of what that disease is and the deterioration that it causes on a person. And for a disease like that, I wouldn't wish something like that on my worst enemy, and I believe that if there is a way to locate the gene that causes a disease like that, then it is more than necessary to be able to take that out. While some people, like transhumanists, have the belief that science and technology should be used for any sort of evolution in a person, I believe that that is very unnatural and that should not be done. For example, if that were to be done in everyday life on everyone, why do we have an appendix? The organ is completely useless to us and it just gets taken out if it causes a problem. But if we should be using science and technology in every way that we can to evolve a person, then why haven't we taken out the appendix? We haven't taken it out because it's unnatural to try and take out a piece of your body. It's the same thing with trying to change your genes to make sure that you have a certain trait or that your children have certain traits. It's a completely different story when you're talking about something severe like Alzheimer's or cancer or neurofibromatosis. Those cause really detrimental they have detrimental effects on your life, and those are so much worse than just trying to make sure you have blonde hair or green eyes. Now, in my individual reading book, there was actually an instance where genetic enhancement for the betterment of society ended up creating a dystopia because the enhanced humans malfunctioned and ended up attacking the human race and almost wiped out the entire human race. So there's really no reason to be enhancing humans to get specific traits so that they're more athletic or anything like that. Recreational use should not be done. It should purely be about bettering society, like getting rid of severe incurable diseases. And to hear some more of my sources and more of my argument, check out my research paper.